25 minutes. That was the exact window, tracked by Bloomberg terminals, between the first words of Donald Trump's address and the catastrophic evaporation of $550 billion in S&P 500 market value. As intelligence analysts, our duty is to filter out the noise and focus on the gold in the data. The market did not react to what was said, but to the absolute absence of an exit plan. While the official White House narrative projected total control, claiming Tehran's offensive capabilities had been completely obliterated, satellite monitoring systems and U.S. Fifth Fleet radar in Manama, Bahrain, told a very different story. Iranian ballistic missiles struck near strategic Allied installations in Bahrain, Kuwait, and Qatar, proving that the regime's retaliation capability remains not only intact, but aggressively operational. The gap between propaganda and reality triggered a lethal confidence shock. Bitcoin broke below its $67,000 support in free fall. Gold and silver, traditional safe havens, collapsed as well, a rare phenomenon. This is not just volatility. This is systemic panic. When all assets fall at once, the market is saying one thing: there is no confidence in leadership. A surgical operation was promised, but what the world received was the beginning of a regional fire, with no extinguisher in sight. Now, let's go deeper. The 10-year Treasury yield, the backbone of global credit, is rising rapidly toward 4.4%. This is not just a number. It means mortgage rates above 7%, a frozen housing market, and a rising cost of living immediately. And it doesn't stop there. Inflation, already under pressure, is now receiving an extreme shock from surging oil prices. Approval ratings reflect this precisely. Donald Trump is sitting between 33 and 35% approval, but the most critical number is something else. Only 24% approve of his handling of gasoline prices. We are watching in real time what experts call the echo effect of 2020, promises colliding with reality. Back then, a pandemic. Now, a war. The promise was simple: a short, cheap, 2-week conflict. But reality says otherwise. The market has already priced it in. This is not a quick war. It is a war of attrition, one that could cost trillions and decades of influence. Meanwhile, domestic support is collapsing. There is one critical point that could define everything: the Strait of Hormuz. Geographically, a perfect trap, shaped like a horseshoe. A supertanker needs 7 to 8 hours to enter, maneuver, and exit its narrowest point. Too much time, total exposure. The most vulnerable target on Earth. An Iranian official made it clear, even with a global coalition, they would not be able to reopen the strait if Iran decides to close it. Yet official statements suggest otherwise, almost magically. European intelligence strongly disagrees, and there is a more alarming signal. The United Kingdom has initiated emergency talks without the United States, an unprecedented move. The reason? Washington is now seen as an unpredictable actor. As alliances weaken, a new global energy map is forming, a world where American leadership may no longer be essential. The rhetoric has crossed a dangerous line. Talk of taking Iran back to the Stone Age. The plan involves targeting power, water, and civilian infrastructure. This is not conventional warfare. This is a potential violation of the Geneva Conventions. The response was immediate. Tehran has abandoned strategic patience. Now it speaks of total retaliation. A direct message was sent to the American people. If you attack our schools, yours will not be safe. If you destroy our energy, prepare for darkness. There's no room left for bluffing, and the situation escalates further. Plans for a ground invasion have surfaced. The objective: secure enriched uranium. But the logistical challenge is massive. Building airstrips in hostile territory. This is not precision warfare. This is an invitation to disaster. While the world watches the external conflict, something internal is breaking. The legal foundation of the United States. In a recent episode, Donald Trump walked out of a Supreme Court session. Clear signs of frustration. The Chief Justice questioned directly the legality of an executive order on birthright citizenship, a constitutional pillar. The reaction came fast. Attacks on the very judges he appointed, calling them stupid and incompetent. This reveals a pattern: external war as a smokescreen, a distraction from an internal institutional crisis. With a potential major legal defeat approaching, the conflict serves another purpose: to unify political support amid rising living costs. The strategy of maximum pressure has reached its limit, and now it threatens to break the very economy it aimed to strengthen. The market has already delivered its verdict. $500 billion lost in less than 30 minutes, with no reliable allies, weakened alliances, and the Strait of Hormuz under constant threat. The United States is moving toward dangerous isolation, a scenario that could redefine the 21st century. The question is simple: is this all or nothing strategy worth the cost, or are we witnessing the beginning of a global recession with no way back? Now, I want to hear from you. Leave your analysis in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, because here we go beyond the narrative.